Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Ah, okay, guys. Start joining in, everybody. Yeah, a new look, guys. Haircut and a shave. Yes, Steve. It's a new look today. Haircut and a shave. So I did that on a Friday day. Yep. Start showing up the time right now. The time right now is 9:32 p.m. guys, and we are here again for the season 6 day 19. Truly amazing journey, guys. Step by step we are doing it, and now today there were many people who joined in the morning, and I would really appreciate your efforts to show up there, everyone. You guys are doing some massive job by taking up responsibility of your life. Keep doing it. This is just the beginning. Keep showing up daily 6:30 a.m. and life is going to get pretty amazing, guys. Everybody, yes, it's a beautiful morning, team. It's a beautiful morning, and that's how we start our day every single day, and it is going to be huge, massive ownership of life. Yes. Now the time right now is 9:33 p.m. and we are gearing up again with something valuable. And guys, today's session, yeah, Mahesh, it's a clean look, man. Yeah, मैं बोला थोड़ा कुछ कर लेते हैं मेरे भाई. So okay, so yeah, just give me maybe a couple of days, ये और आ जाएगा. Okay, team. So now, okay, so let's get back on the topic, okay? So today, as part of today's day, we are going to discuss some of the critical things, okay, how to get results in life and how to increase your productivity, okay? This is one thing, guys, regardless of what field you are into, what area you are into, you would always like to know how do you increase your productivity, get more results in less time, because those who get more results in less time, basically they will be able to complete more tasks in less time, and accordingly they'll get more time to perform even more work, and the one who performs more work, they'll get more results, and the life will be rewarding them more. Yes or no? Simple stuff, guys. If you're doing one thing, if it takes 1 week for you, if you can complete the same work in 2 days of time, you still have 4 more days. And now it's your choice how to utilize this 4 days, okay? You can add up more work and get more results. And by this way, guys, if you really understand, okay, the secret of like why I went so ahead in my life, the critical reason for that was the others basically leave their destiny on time. So if there is some work to be done, they might casually do it for 1 month, but I am aggressively targeting to finish that up in maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks itself. By that way, I get some additional weeks of time, and now it is my choice. What do I do there? Do I want to even do more work as part of that? And by that way, if some people accomplish a work in 6 months of time, you can actually do it in like maybe 4 months, and you have 2 more months to become ahead of such people. And that's nothing but, guys, getting productivity. Okay, getting productivity, getting more results in less time, and this is what it is, guys. And as part of today's session, we are going to talk about some of the key things of whatever, guys, I have lived my entire IT journey into. But I personally feel not just in the IT industry, but any particular area you take, you need to know these things which we are going to speak about today. Maybe not just professionally, but even in your personal life, guys. Everything is a task, right? Maybe you're doing some home related work, there is a home renovation happening, or in your friends maybe some problem is happening in his life. Then how do you deal with that problem, guys? Everything in life is a task, and nothing but you have to get your result done as part of that, okay? And as part of today's session, we are going to complete up some of these things. And guys, I have like peeled down, I have dig down into my entire 10 years into the industry and my life related operations, like how do I do and how you can get more results in less time. I kept analyzing, and then, guys, I have prepared up a few quick key points, okay, of what basically I applied throughout my life and got massive results, and I want to share you those bullet points. So if you guys have a pen and a paper, you take it down, and if not, listen the session completely. After the session, you note down this point, but you need to understand, guys, knowledge is potential power. For implementing it and actually becoming powerful, you need to convert it into actions, and this is how it works, everybody. Okay, you need to do that. Now let's get started. A simple stuff, step by step. It is nothing but a 6-step experiment. Okay, 6 steps if you follow, you would really be getting all the work done in a very clear cut manner and on time. Let's start one by one with all of these things. Okay, the first one is simple. Okay, being planned and organized. Okay, now what does this mean, being planned and organized? Okay, you need to understand, guys. Okay, human being as a person, okay, with your entire focus, there is an entire book written on a concept called as the one thing. And it is highly recommended that when you are focused, when you are dealing with a complex problem at one given point of time, you should focus on only one problem. Okay, now what happens is, generally, whether you are at your work or whether you are in any of the profession, what happens is, many people, you would be thrown at a lot of tasks at the same time. For example, let's say if you are in a company and there are like 2 team leads who wants you to do some work, what will happen is all these people will be assigning you some tasks. These kind of situations happen. Nothing but different people give you different tasks, and now you need to understand, you as a person, you cannot work on 3 things at the same time. You know where the people go wrong in the industry? They say yes to all the 3 people, and then the burden starts mounting on, pressure starts mounting on. They are not able to then balance up the work properly. The end result comes is you have to stretch late and get the work done, work over weekends and get the work done, because the planning and organized working is not happening, everyone. So what I want is, the first thing, whatever work you do in your life, you need to be planned and organized. What does that mean? If suppose many items are coming in your plate, okay, nothing but you need to do a lot of work. Okay, let's say for example you have a to-do list to be done, or any number of work you need to do. There are a lot of items to be completed. You need to sit and first of all know the fact that you as a person can complete, focus only on one work at a time. You cannot drive all the 10 things at the same time. You will not be able to complete. Okay, guys, it is said, right, there is a old Hindi proverb कि भाई दो नाव में पैर मत रखो, मतलब don't keep your legs on 2 boats at the same time, because it is high probability like both the boats will sink. So you have to make a choice, like which boat you want to save. Okay, and then once you have made the decision, this is how I do it, guys. If suppose there are like multiple work to be done, I first of all check with whoever are the required people and work on the priority manner. Like, okay, there are 4 things to be done. What is the priority? Because I know that I cannot focus on 4 things at the same time, because human being can focus on one thing at this one time to get results. So I then choose what is the most priority work, and then I line it up. And now, guys, I do a second self-commitment. When I'm working on the most priority work, I practically do not even care about what is happening to the remaining 3. This is where people go wrong. They are even focused here, but their mind is still wondering about the rest of the low priority things. And guys, you know what? When something goes wrong here, your mind is so much distracted that you even fail on the most priority item. So guys, I want you people to get organized. Whenever you have more than one work to be done, you have to sit down, decide on the priority, and then focus on one thing at a time. Pick up the first one, completely ignore the rest. Now, if you are saying, no, the other work is also high priority work, guys, practically their priority is a term, means one thing at a time. There is no term actually, when initially this word came, there was nothing like priorities. There was nothing like priorities, guys. It's always one by one. But if you feel, no, this other work is also important, guys, then maybe you need to plan some alternate. Maybe talk to your friend, give the work to your friend so that he can take care of that thing further. Okay, by that way you need to balance, but one person should be focusing on only one thing. Otherwise, you need to plan it something like that. Maybe your entire day, give half of a day to the first thing, half of a day to other, but don't try to do many things at the same time, because you will be failing many things. And forget about the failing, the mental stress and the pressure that would be on your head, you will not be able to get your work done. That is nothing but the first step. Be organized. When work comes, define the priority. If you cannot decide the priority, talk to the people who is giving you the work. This is applicable for your IT experience plus your life experience. You need to define the priority, and then one by one attack it, finish it, and then move on to the next one. Okay, and that's how you work basically. And देखो guys, when one by one you are finishing the work na, life would be peaceful. If you are trying to balance four things at the same time, you know what, none of these tasks will be finished, and in the end of 1 week there would be huge pressure on your brain, like nothing is finished so far. So it's having a psychological impact also. Consider the other thing. If suppose every of the task takes two days of time, one by one when you are closing it, you feel self boosting, like okay, you picked up one, you closed it, your plate, the amount of work you need to do is being completed one by one, so less work, your brain will be more prepared. Okay, now only one task remaining. That kind of a psychological advantage will be there. So that's the first thing. Be planned and organized. Don't try to run after 10 things at the same time, because you will fail in all the 10 things. Important stuff. Now moving on to the second one, guys. Okay, the second thing is know the power of estimations. Okay, now guys, knowing the power of estimations, what does this mean? Okay, in the IT industry, okay, when I was a junior developer, my manager used to tell me, hey Tosef, like give me estimate, like how much time you would need for completing this work. And guys, even let me tell you, till the experience of like 3 years, 4 years, I was not able to estimate my work. Okay, and you know what happened? Whenever I am not able to estimate, my manager used to estimate on my behalf. Like okay, because he has to give some commitment to the clients. We are working on a project, we cannot work in a boundaryless project, right? So when you have taken some work, some estimation has to happen. If you don't do your estimate, your seniors will be doing it. And now what happens, guys? Your potential to solve that problem, only you know. Maybe what if you feel for completing a work it takes 5 days of time, but your manager says no, this is easy because he's having like double your experience, triple your experience. He says no, this work can be done in just like 2 days. You need to understand, if you don't know your estimations, estimation means how much time will it take to complete the work. Okay, and if you cannot estimate your work, something you genuinely feel like 5 days will be required, but you're not estimating, you're not telling it, your manager might just define like 2 days or 3 days. And now guys, what happens 2 days or 3 days? Who is going to suffer now? The pressure all will come on you, because you did not estimate it, you did not tell it in the right time. And that's where it blasts on the people. When other people estimate about you, then it comes like okay, now how do you compensate now? 5-day work completing in 2 days, is it a joke? No, it needs for you to work late nights, work over weekends, stretch it, cut down your sleep. Then you will suffer because of not having the ability to estimate. And this is what I practically realized from life. And then a stage came when I very seriously started doing my own estimation. And you need to understand, estimation is such a thing which is going to make your life simple. Forget about what's happening to the project, but you would know how much time you would need to finish one work. And when you tell that thing clearly to your manager, then accordingly the work will be allocated and the pressure on you will not be mounting up. So guys, I want you people to really get good in the art of estimation. Now you might be like, how do I do it? Guys, देखो, nobody knows perfect estimation, that's for sure. But guys, leading a project for 10 years, I have gone a genuine feeling, okay? Generally in my project, you know what? It's been worked since past 2 years and I have never missed a delivery. No release, everything. If we say the delivery happens on that day, it happens on that day. Nothing but a general sense comes automatically when you keep doing the same thing again and again. You somehow just know it, okay, this much work is going to be done by this much time only. And I am telling you, since the past 2 years, I have never missed a release. Whatever is the fixed date, we deploy on that day itself in production, and we do release every 2 weeks. We go to production because of the agile methodology, the scrum methodology that we do. So nothing but the release frequency is huge, and since the past 2 years we have never missed a deadline. You can imagine how much of the planning and organizing work is there, and it's happening because of estimation only. Now, I want to give you, how do you get better in estimation? First of all, whatever work you are doing right now, be it your corporate work, be it your training work, be it your student related work, first of all, you need to ask yourself a question: in how much time can I complete this much work? And guys, it's not a lucky draw, okay, randomly just pick up some number and then decide that. No. You need to break down, okay, for doing this work, Maybe I have to write 4 server-side APIs, a database design will be required. How much complicated is the requirement? Maybe for doing this implementation, it might take me like 4 hours of time. For doing the entire thing, it might take me like 2 days of time. And like that, just do it. It is called that in the IT terminology, it is called as work breakdown or task breakdown. The one feature which you are doing, you need to break it down into granular pieces and then assign some time and then collect up that time and say, okay, for doing this entire work, roughly I am going to take, let's say, 4 days of time. Okay, and guys, whatever you're doing, you break it down based on your ability. Now, maybe it is wrong estimate, guys, but you need to start someday, and I want you guys to start right from today onwards for that. Break it down, define that estimate, and then try to live it. And if you're not able to meet it, then you have to then correct your estimate. Okay, maybe I said wrongly, I'm even able to do it before that much time or more than that much time. You will automatically know, and the more repetition of estimations you do over a period of time, you will get better in estimation. And let me tell you, in just a matter of 2 months, you will be able to very concretely say how much of the time it is going to take for finishing some work. And guys, this is how right now how I'm working in my team. I understood that this is so valuable stuff which is going to make your life, a developer's life, easy. So the first thing, whenever we clarify the requirement, I ask my developers, come up with a concrete plan and estimate me in how much time this is going to be possible or not. And whatever plan they say, okay, by the end of this week or next week, I then reevaluate it. Okay, is there some way by which we can save more time there? And by this way, guys, my project has never missed a timeline. We release every 2 weeks, there is a production release happening, and since the past 2 years we have never missed a timeline. And I want you people to really own this second ability as well. Okay, this is very good. Now the third point, guys, okay, the third is again very important. Okay, guys, many times in life, the work which you are doing is not going to be an independent work. Okay, nothing but for completing your work, you would be dependent on other people. That's what is IT industry or anything basically. In your life, you want to complete something. Maybe you might need help from somebody else. For example, if it is technical, if you are a server person, you would need some help from the UI developer. Maybe something needs to be reviewed by your technical lead or your architect or some other people. Or sometimes one company does API integration with third-party companies. Okay, these kind of things are happening. Every time you take some paid service from some third-party company and then try to integrate with that. Now what is happening is your work is no longer independent. Now others have to finish their work and then you will be able to estimate your work. Yes or no? Guys, that is where it's coming. Okay, many people in the IT industry, they very happily with a smile on the face just come and say in the end, hey, my work is done, now I am dependent on those people, they have not finished their work, that's where my feature is not going live. Okay, and the point here is, it's a mismanagement of your own work. You might say, okay, you're easy to push on others, like because of them my work is not happening. Let me tell you, the fault is yours. Because I have never encountered even these dependency kind of problems. Many times it is possible to solve it. And how do you solve it is the third point. Look ahead in future. Okay, write it down, guys. Look ahead in future. Now what does this mean? Day one, when you are picking up some work, you need to sit down and identify where are these dependencies, who are these external people which are required for you to solve the problem. Now, day one itself, you need to start chasing those people. You need to start talking to those people. Hey, my work needs to be done. When are you going to give it? You need to push them so that they give you the work as soon as possible. And then what happens is you continue with your work, your development and all that. Okay, you continue your development and all that. But daily by daily, keep chasing the external dependencies so that by the matter of time, your work will be done. And meanwhile, they will also be throwing their work to you. If you don't chase people will relax and they will not do your work because they might be running in their own priorities and their own stuff. So you need to push people to get your work done. This is what IT has taught me. Okay, and I'm telling you the same. Day one, identify what are the dependencies on others. You need to start chasing with other people right from day one, and then you continue with your work. But daily by daily, keep chasing people. It might happen like in 3 days of time, you will start getting those responses, and maybe in 2 weeks of time, you will be able to complete your work very successfully. And that is what it is called. Look ahead in future. Wherever you see that you will be getting blocked or dependent on others, you need to solve the problem before the problem actually appears. And if you really apply this principle of working, you will never be getting behind in your life ever again. You will never have dependencies on people because you're solving it before the problem comes. Many people in life get into troubles because they just don't think in advance. And that's what, guys, IT life is a visionary life. Okay, right now, you know what, we are here, right, 18th of September, it's a Friday. Today, Friday, generally, we do the planning for the next 2 weeks of work. What are the dependencies, what needs to be sorted, and that's my manager role. Okay, that not only for myself but for my entire team, for next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, how the people will be progressing, and nothing but that vision tells you what to do, what not to do. And at your individual level, I want you people, as even a developer role or whatever role, you need to look up ahead, be a visionary. How much time will it take, what would be the problems, foresee the problems before they come. You'll be able to solve it and live it happily, guys. This is what it is about. That's nothing but the third item. Okay, now fourth one. Okay, now fourth thing is, guys, many people wait for best decisions in life. Nothing but I want to take the best decision right now. If you come up with a solution, okay, you need to understand, guys, if you're coming up with a solution, the solution might be the best solution given the current circumstances. You need to understand, this is a very important fact of the IT industry. Yes, I know that you want to come up with the best solution for the problem, but you know what, the best solution might not be practical to implement right now. That is where sometimes being a manager or somebody taking a call, I might say, no, we don't want that best solution right now, because right now the need of the system is different. Maybe in 6 months from now, we might implement the solution which you are giving. Nothing but, guys, you need to understand, don't get yourself in wrong mindset, like, hey, I gave the best solution but still they are choosing a compromise solution. You're not understanding the seriousness of the situation. You need to consider the current circumstances and accordingly you need to give a solution. You cannot give a bookish solution for your current problem. You need to understand, it might be the best, it might be bookish, it might be idealistic, maybe Google, Facebook has implemented those solutions, but that might not work for our application. That's where we are discarding that solution. Nothing but I want you people to be a great decision maker. Look at all the circumstances around and then make the best decision which is for the current circumstances. Don't follow ideal rules. Bookish rules, they are always just for guiding you. They are not things that can be readily taken and applied to your system. And that is where, guys, my entire IT life has taught me this thing. Like, at any given point of time, I have to take the best decisions, and it always comes on the fly thinking. Bookish knowledge will not really give you that great of a results. You cannot really copy paste solutions there. You have to think, innovate based on the current circumstances. That is where the fourth point comes. Take the best decision given the current circumstances. Okay, it might not be the perfect pixel perfect decision, but we don't need it right now. So be that kind of a decision maker, what to do, what not to do, and don't let your ego come in the way, guys. Everybody's trying to solve one problem, so if your idea doesn't get encouraged, it might be because of some other number of factors. But that should not pull you back from not contributing your ideas. Do contribute it. It has a value, people. Okay, that's how you do it. That's the fourth step. Now moving on, guys, the fifth step, again important in IT or in anywhere in your life, guys. Communication and transparency. These are the things which will make your life very peaceful. Very peaceful. If you are not communicating, if you are not transparent to other colleagues or the people you are working with, let me tell you, your life in the industry or in life is going to become hell. Okay, everybody is having understanding nature. Let's say, okay, day one you said it is going to take 5 days of time to complete. Okay, I am your lead, you're telling me it takes 5 days. Now I'm in assumption, yes, it is going to take 5 days. Now you might go into a lot of problems, and guys, you need to understand, right now we are all into this remote work from home related things, so I cannot come to your home to see how exactly what challenges you are going with. Right, when we were working in our office environment, it was possible, like I could have just walked through my entire team and see what problems they are dealing with. But with remote working nature, you need to take your own work responsibility. Now let's say day one you told me 5 days. Okay, and then I'm an assumption, yes, it is going to take 5 days of time, and then you might be getting into some dependencies, roadblocks, and all such things. You know what is going to happen if you don't tell it to me in upfront? I'm getting into problems and I will not be able to accomplish in 5 days. Guys, you know what? I have already given a commitment to the client, like this feature is going to be completed in 5 days. Because you told me 5 days, I gave 5 days, maybe I might add 1 day of buffer, I gave 6 days to them. Now point is, if we have given commitments to the clients and after that not delivering is not an option, guys. It's a reputation at risk. Now how do you compensate? You have to work late, you have to work over weekends, you have to do whatever it takes to meet your commitments. But there is another way, guys. If suppose day 2 itself you found a blocker, you communicate that to your lead. Hey, I said 5 days, but day 2 some dependencies are not getting resolved, or you're stuck somewhere and you feel it might extend a bit. Raise it out to your manager. I can make a decision maybe up ahead in advance. I can communicate to the client, hey, there is a risky thing happening. Don't think like it's going to be short 5. We will try to deliver in 5 days, but maybe it might take 2 more days of time. Guys, you have to communicate it to your lead so that your lead keeps it transparent to the clients. And you know what? It's all a human world. It's all a communication world. Many a times client will be 2 days. Okay, let me think possible. They'll say, okay, possible. You need to understand, because you did not communicate, that's why your lead did not know, I did not tell the client, and then who has to suffer? You have to suffer. Lack of communication, lack of transparency of the work will be having the impact on you, because if you say 5 days, I want it in then 5 days only, but if you're telling in advance, no, it might take more time, I might try to question you out, but then I know, no, there is a risk involved here, then I'll even set the expectations to the clients like that. No, yeah, 5 days, it might take 7 days or 8 days. Also, clients are also understanding people, and that's what I want you people to be very communicative. If you're blocked somewhere, if you're stuck somewhere, you need to keep it properly communicated. One of the client told me, okay, bhai, don't give me a shock in the last moment, okay, come and say, hey, we are not able to deliver this. You tell me in 1 week advance, I will be able to manage it. The clients, the project, the customers, they told me, you tell me 1 week in advance, we are in assumption in 2 weeks the work will be done. Don't come like 2 days ago and say, hey, we are not able to do this. You tell us in upfront if you feel any risk, and that's what, guys, communication is very important in the IT industry. Okay, fine. And the last thing, guys, the time already is 10 p.m. I would like to take more 5 minutes and then we'll switch on with the affirmations. And the last one, guys, this is very much important thing. This is called as Pareto principle. Okay, or also it is alias called as 80-20 principle. Okay, and the law or the principle, it is a universal principle applicable for any work that you want to do in life. Okay, what does the rule say? Whatever work you want to do in your life, okay, 80% of the work is either not important or just dependent upon the 20% core work. Nothing but whatever work you want to do in your life, you can split it up into 80-20, and the 20% of the work is the heart of that problem, and you need to solve the heart. And if you just focus on this 20%, maybe the remaining 80% might not be required, or it would become easy. I want you people to analyze what is that 20% core heart of any problem that you're trying to solve, and first up try to attack on the problem, the core heart, guys. You know what happens? Many people, they are so much hardworking, they are this, they are that, they are putting massive efforts, but they are working on the 80% non-important work. And even if you do it perfectly, guys, it will not carry a business value at all. You need to understand that. And I have seen, guys, projects get shut down because the people are working on the non-important work and the core heart is just left like that. The project's billing was completely cut down because people were not able to make this decision of identification of what is the most important piece of the project. And the Pareto principle says only 20% is that heart. So I want you people to understand, wherever you are in the industry, whatever work is provided to you, try to identify what is the core heart of the problem. What is the core 20% work? If you do that, remaining work will either be not required or it will become easy. Okay, and once you identify that, give your 100% to solve that problem, you will be finding that your life will always become nice. And you know what, guys? This is how I worked for my entire 10 years in my industry. I used to identify only the core problems, try to solve that. The remaining life was always simple, and I was not knowing it's a universal law. Then later, while I was applying it and getting results, I studied it, and then I was like, okay, this is something called as 80-20 principle. Then I realized, oops, I already applied. That is where my life is great, basically. And there are many people who don't even spend time in understanding what's the core problem, and they spend so much energy in 80% of the work which might not even be required at some time. Okay, and that is where, guys, I want to give you guys the 6th tip of the day. Whatever work you're trying to do, identify the core heart of the problem, and first up, try to solve the problem. You know what, many people, no, that's the most toughest piece, I'll do it later. Guys, when it is the toughest piece, it is confusion. You don't know whether there would be unexpected surprises in that, yes or no. You don't know. If it is the most complicated piece, it might take more time, more efforts than you actually estimate. That's where it is important that you hit on the first, more complicated heart of the problem, so that even if there is confusion or something, you can actually solve it when you still have extended time. Don't follow a reverse strategy. You will be miserably getting bad in your life. Okay, and let me tell you guys one thing. Okay, being at a lead position, leading a 20-member team, delivering projects, you know what my work is? My work is to just do that 20% of the work which is going to make my team's life simple so that they can continue with the remaining of it. So I work with them to first define that 20% and then attack that 20%. And once they do that, then remaining work becomes very easy. And that is where, guys, I do only the core heart of the problem, because I need to lead a team of 20 members. I cannot spend time in the remaining 80%. I deal with the complex 20% problem with each of my team member. Now you should imagine how productive my life is going to be, yes or no? Because I am only solving the heart of the problem, and that is where I am able to lead a 20-member team, because I don't waste my time on non-important things from my perspective. Okay, and that's where you need to understand, have this balance, and once you're getting promoted, you need to be better in all 6 rules what we say, and there is these, none of the rules is negotiable, guys. You cannot compromise on anything, otherwise, let me tell you, you will not get results in life. You will suffer. And you know what, guys, I have seen people in industry, okay, let me tell you this, okay, very hardworking people, but they are not able to plan themselves nicely. Because of that, I have seen people going in depression. I have seen people taking tablets in the industry. Did you know that? So much of the mental pressure, they are not able to work on priorities, not able to define boundaries, working late nights, stretching. Because of that, they are dealing with mental troubles. Okay, panic situations, doctor is prescribing कि भाई you are very stressful, and then prescribing tablets to them. And there have been like some people, they came to me and said, Tausif, I cannot take too much of tension, and this is my doctor's prescription for that. You need to understand, the impact will be huge if you don't master all these things in your life. That's what it is about. And the sooner you start, you will be able to deal. And guys, getting promoted is not easy. You might be like, paisa milega, but along with money, I have to do a core work for 20 people. I no longer just do one independent person, okay? I cannot take leave that easily, because if I move, the entire system is unstable. Individual people can put a leave and go away. So guys, getting promotion is a massive responsibility. You have to do a lot of stuff. You get paid for that. My package is the highest compared to my team because I do work like that, but it comes with real big time maturity. And you all will be, guys, you need to understand one very important thing of life. The last thing I want to close: promotion is not based on your experience. Promotion is based on your knowledge. Okay, you need to understand that. Don't ever in your life say, I have like 7 years of experience, now I am supposed to be a team lead. No, you need to execute qualities like a team lead, and then maybe in 5 years itself you might be promoted to a team lead, or it might take 9 years for you to be promoted. Guys, your experience does not justify, because if you are promoted and if you don't know the rules of working, you might collapse the entire system down. And I have seen that happening. When wrong people are promoted, the entire system collapses. You need to understand all these things about life. So work on yourself, work on whatever 6 rules I have specified. And I am thinking my entire life in industry, if you perfectly execute these 6 rules in your daily thing, you will never feel any productivity loss, any time management issues, any communication troubles, and always your life is going to be simple. Good stuff, guys. So this is me, Tausif Sheikh, for day 19th. Okay, and day 19th of season 6. 2 more days to go, everybody. The time passed so quickly. Yes or no? The time passed so quickly. Today is Saturday. The next day we have Sunday time coming up. Okay. Now we will be announcing one thing, that tomorrow morning, okay, 6:30, we are going to conduct a book summary session. Yes, it's publicly open, you guys can come in. I will be coming live on the same page. Okay, one side I'll come live and other share it as a watch party. So even if you don't get notification, tomorrow morning 6:30, visit the same page, refresh it, and be available there. We are going to discuss one of a great book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma, one of the bestseller book, and we are doing it from the experts. These two people, Lucky and Suman, both of them individually having IT industry 4 years of experience, 4 to 5 plus years of experience, executing bigger roles in the company, having the maturity towards life. They will be coming and sharing. And you need to understand, guys, नॉलेज कहां से भी मिल रहा है, कंज्यूम कर लो. 3 इडियट्स में था ना, नॉलेज जहां पे भी बट रहा है ले लो. So this is what it is, guys, and it's all open, right? So why do you want to still choose to sleep when you can actually take a stand and grow? This is me, Tausif Sheikh. Let's get started with the affirmations program. The time right now is 10:09 p.m. Yes. Let me turn on the setup and we'll be getting started. And you know what, guys, one thing, I have done this haircut at my home. Okay, so I did not go to salon. खुद ही mirror के सामने लेके cut. Yeah, and it works. Okay, I know that the measurement might not be good. Going outside might be risky for me, but yeah, it does the work. It's looking pretty decent. So yeah, lockdown is teaching us so many things about ourselves. Never cut in the life, right? But now it's happening. Okay. Now team, let's get started with the affirmations. Everybody, okay, close your eyes and let's the game begin. Close your eyes.
I have all that I need in order to succeed. I am motivated. I am powerful. My behavior is aligned with my balanced state of mind. Everything I do serves my goals without affecting others. Each day I completely trust my intuition. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am wise. I am made with the purpose of doing great things. I am a perfect partner for my perfect partner. I am a magnet attracting abundance in my life. Fear is just a feeling and I overcome it and I move forward. I am successful in any area of my life. I am bright and I'm respectful with any person that I meet. I am patient. I am the only one who can stop me. Everything is good right here, right now. I trust the universe that I'm doing my best no matter the situation. I am loyal. I am at peace with myself. I respect myself and everything that I do means to fulfill me. I am open-minded and I take full advantage of all opportunities surrounding me. All my relationships have a purpose and they fulfill me. I choose to see all opportunities surrounding me. Prosperity surrounds me, prosperity fulfills me, prosperity flows towards me and through me. I am able to do amazing things. I am worthy. I am balanced. Everything that I need comes to me at the right moment. I am powerful and present in my own life. I am full-hearted. I am special. I am at ease with the uncontrollable things happening in my life. I am ready to face on any challenges. I focus on the good in any given situation. I am aware of my mistakes and I learn from them. I make good decisions. I am calm and relaxed in any circumstances. I am the creator of my own life. I build its foundation and choose its content. I am filled with energy and I exude happiness. I am far superior to negative thoughts and little actions. I am blessed with infinite talent and I use them every single day. I peacefully detach myself from negative people. I am inspired with new and good ideas. I am content with all my accomplishments. I am brave and I am kind. I am a positive person and my life is filled with prosperity. I am admired and many people acknowledge my results. I am blessed with health and motivation. I am indestructible. I radiate beauty, charm and grace. I am at peace with everything that happened, happens and will happen in my life. I am a wonderful human being. I am proud of everything that I have accomplished so far.
Have a smile on your
I
face.
feel good in my own skin. All the universe's beauty lies within me. I trust myself to create an amazing life. I am ambitious. I am fearless and I take risks. I accept new experiences. I am curious. I am a learner. I am grateful for my life. I am always happy around other people. I profoundly love myself. I am able to achieve great things in my life. My inner voice is always positive in any given situation. I can do everything I set my mind to. I completely trust myself. I am positive. My life is abundant in wealth, health and happiness. I accept everything around me. I am a miracle. I am powerful. I am limitless. Everyone respects and values me. Whatever I do is great. Whatever is great, I do. My services are amazingly great. I am amazing. I am awesome. I love myself. I am born to share happiness. I will make this world a beautiful place. I am lovely. I am successful. I care for other people. I am passionate. I can achieve anything in life. I am wonderful. I am dedicated. I am focused. I get massive results. I'm blessed with the power to change lives. The world loves me, respects me, and values me. I lead by example. I am smart and I am intelligent. I am a great decision maker. I have a strong mindset. I am a winner. I believe in everything that I do and I keep growing on every single day. This is me, Tausif.
Just tell your name in the end. This is me, your name, and I'm writing my destiny with my own hands. Take a deep long breath and exhale, everybody. Rub your palms against each other and slowly roll it over your face and open up your eyes. Okay guys, so today we are done with the day 19. We just have 2 more days to go, Saturday and Sunday. Yes it is. And after that guys, the night program will be ending, but however there is an advanced workshop, advanced life transformation, where actually the people practically live a different lifestyle, and we have an exciting journey. You can check with our old batch people. We perform events, we perform tasks, we wake up in the morning, we take on responsibility of the life, healthy mindset, goals, practicality. It's an awesome session which is completely life transforming, which is going to start from next Monday onwards, and I would highly encourage you people to be part of the advanced journey, because that's where is actually executing the principles which we have learned. This is me, Tausif Sheikh, signing out for the day. Looking forward to see you guys tomorrow morning 6:30 for a book bash, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Bye bye. Have a nice day, everybody. Take care of yourself. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Chalo team. Bye.